It's one of the most crash-prone roads in Goose Creek, St. James Avenue. The SCDOT says the crash rate on this road is roughly 2.5 times higher than the statewide average. There have been a lot of crashes on St. James lately, especially between Highway 52 and Old Moncks Corner Road. Over the course of a 5-year study, the number of crashes increased by nearly 40%.
So imagine what a 40% increase in accidents would mean to the same amount of police officers, the same amount of first responders, the same amount of ambulances. It's a significant impact.
This is one of Goose Creek's busiest roads. Around 40,000 cars drive on it every day. So why are there so many wrecks here, and where do they happen most often? Data I requested from the SCDOT shows that right here at the Dunkin' Donuts, there are a lot of T-bone crashes.
You're talking about one of the weaker points of a car getting hit by another car, even going 40 miles an hour. And you can see some pretty bad injuries, unfortunately, and that's always tragic to see.
The two left lanes are almost at a standstill, while the right lane is wide open. This is because the right lane ends about a quarter mile past the Dunkin'. So, the car turning left turns across the first two lanes, thinking it's safe, but sometimes a car in that third lane driving a lot faster will ram the car turning left. And that's how a lot of crashes start.
Why people still do it, I don't know. I can't speak to that because there's probably 2 or 3 accidents there a week. So you would think enough people would be aware.
The SCDOT has a plan. Next year, they will start constructing a raised median on St. James Avenue. This will force all drivers to make their left turns at traffic lights.
A lot of people, can't wait. They see the accidents and the stressors that those accidents are and, keep asking what's taking so long. But there's a significant number of people who believe it'll just create traffic problems in other areas. And they don't want to be inconvenienced any more than they already are, which I suppose I understand. Having said that, the Department of Transportation has a responsibility to keep as many people as safe as they can. And so as they go through their work, they're going to err on the side of keeping as many people as safe as they can versus trying to make it as convenient as they can.
There also have been a lot of T-bone crashes at traffic signals. As part of the project, the SCDOT will install confirmation lights to help police catch drivers who run red lights.
I think one of the biggest issues that we face in the city of Goose Creek and in the Tri-County area is people running red lights.
We've got to be able to see the light that it's red and the stop bar on the road and where their car is. So the lights that they're going to put in, you'll be able to see from 360 around when the light turns red.
Again, that's part of the safety project that'll have dynamic lighting to keep traffic flowing, confirmation lights to help our officers with enforcement of running the red lights, and then of course making everybody go to the left.
Because construction won't start until sometime next year, a lot of people have been wondering if something temporary can be done until then. Well, I asked Mayor Habib, and he told me there's nothing they can do except tell people to go to lights.
I reached out to DOT and said, hey, can we put up some temporary barriers? Can we do anything that's going to keep people from turning left there in the meantime? And DOT won't do that without a rework of the road. It's part of a greater project. So if you just do something temporary in one spot, the negative impacts carry over if you're not doing it as part of a greater project. So all we can do is continue to try to get people to go to lights to turn left.
It may take an extra 30 seconds, a minute to go down to the light, but at least at the light you've got something there that controls the flow of traffic, and you know when the traffic's stopped and when it's safe for you to go.
Sooner rather than later, I hope it won't even be an option for folks to turn where there's not a light. And at least that'll help the flow, and it'll help keep people safer.
Reporting in Goose Creek, I'm Will Volk.